This 6th generation BMW 7 Series is a technological powerhouse, good enough to transform its brand's fortunes in the full-sized luxury saloon segment. Boardroom buyers who might ordinarily default to this car's closest rival, Mercedes S-Class, are being targeted with a fresh level of sophistication, a more involving driving experience, and significantly lower running costs, courtesy of the clever carbon core bodywork. All along with the sumptuous interior and silky smooth ride they'll have a right to expect. It's a rejuvenated proposition.
On the move, BMW has thrown everything it knows at making this 6th generation 7 Series a match for its S-Class arch rival. There's even an optional feature that allows it to remotely park itself while you stand on the pavement and watch. More importantly, so-called carbon core construction has taken 130 kilograms of weight out of the body shell, combining with the lower centre of gravity to make this car more agile. That's a quality you can improve with optional xDrive 4-wheel drive and an extra cost integral active steering system that gives you extra manoeuvrability through the corners. As with lesser BMWs, this one features a driving performance control setup that allows you to tweak ride quality as well as throttle response and the change times of the standard 8-speed automatic gearbox. Here though, the system is more sophisticated and includes a set and forget adaptive mode that makes all decisions for you, using predictive navigation data to set the car up for the road ahead. Keep your 7 Series in that adaptive setting and you'll be able to continue to get the most from the advanced 2-axle self-leveling air suspension system that's been developed for this 6th generation model. Many owners will want to embellish this setup with the optional Executive Drive Pro active chassis control feature that uses electromechanically adjustable anti-roll bars to compensate for body roll. As for engines, well, the key addition to the lineup is a petrol-electric plug-in hybrid 740e variant, but most prospective buyers will probably continue to want the 265 brake horsepower 730D 6-cylinder diesel derivative that we're trying here. A car capable of class-leading efficiency, 60.1 miles per gallon on the combined cycle and 124 grams per kilometre of CO2. Balancing this kind of frugality with extra power is the 320 brake horsepower 740D diesel version. Balancing this kind of frugality with extra power is the 320 brake horsepower 740D diesel version. Plus, there are 6 and 8-cylinder 740Li and 750i conventional petrol variants for those who want them. This, we're told by BMW, is a thoroughly modern interpretation of luxury. Make of that what you will. Ultimately, for some, it'll come down to whether this 6th generation 7 Series model really has the road presence of a rival Mercedes S-Class. Now, many may think not, but we can see other boardroom buyers appreciating the styling's conservative values. Behind the wheel, the design approach seems less understated than it is outside and feels very opulent. There's not a single piece of black plastic to be seen. Every surface instead covered in Napa leather, Alcantara or exquisitely varnished wood. As you'd expect, you're comfortably corseted by electrically adjustable comfort seats, equipped as standard with massaging functionality and perfectly positioning you in front of the 3-spoke wheel. Through it, you view what at first glance appears to be a conventional instrument layout, but which on closer inspection turns out to be an interactive virtual display. The main gauge is separated by this small central analog clock with advanced information graphics showing just below. Anything you can't learn from the readouts ahead of you will be covered off by the vast 10.2-inch display of the professional multimedia and navigation system that dominates the centre of the dash. Time to move rearwards and experience a part of this 7 Series on which the designers have lavished considerable care, which is just as well, since this will be the most important area of the car for many potential buyers. Here, as I mentioned earlier, we've gone for the short wheelbase model, but even so, standards of legroom are still generous, almost exactly matching those of the standard setting Mercedes S-Class. Plus, you'll enjoy around 30mm more headroom than that car can offer before reclining your neck into these lovely Alcantara headrest pillows. In summary, though it's still not the obvious choice in the full-size luxury segment, the 7 Series has now become an important contender for boardroom buyers to consider. Certainly in 6th generation form, it's a different proposition when it comes to quality and technology. Good to drive, and even better to be driven in. To ignore it would be to miss out on quite a treat and quite a car.